Hello and welcome to BeamNG Drive. Oh, I'm davidinark and we're rolling a train off the tracks. This map is called Train Racing and yeah, I don't quite understand exactly what it is we're doing here, but one of the things we're supposed to be able to do, if I can figure out the whole track switching thing, is you're supposed to be able to, I don't know what you call that, skate the tracks or split the tracks or whatever, where you've got the front wheels going down one track and the rear wheels on the other, spanning the distance. I haven't quite figured out how the switches work yet, so once I figure that out, let me see up here if it tells me. No, it doesn't tell me. Alright. It's supposed to be left and right, like steering, but I don't know at what point you push those buttons, so I have no idea. In the meantime, we are going to attempt to drive this train up the weird roller coaster track that climbs this mountain. I don't know what to tell you, man. I just play the game. That's all I can say. Now, one of the things that I learned last time is that I was going way too fast, so I don't know what the best speed for going around here is. Let's try 30-ish. Make sure we don't, we're going to slow down a little bit more. I don't want to run off the track. Got to be careful. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the track in the distance. Yeah, we're going to be attempting this because, I don't know, why not? Okay, we still can't go too fast or we will run off the rails. Oh my goodness, look at this track. That is crazy. By the way, this is a work in progress. I'll have a link to the mod down in the description below. But just so you know that it's got pieces and parts that don't work, that are missing, all that kind of good stuff. Oh my gosh, this is great. Well, and I guess if I were split between the two tracks, then I could, I could be riding on both rails at this point, I guess. Ooh, that's a sharp turn. Ooh, I thought I saw my front wheels trying to come off the tracks. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is great. I am loving this. Look at that. Okay, so I want to know which of you modders that watch the channel are going to come up with a roller coaster. Because I'm thinking that since we've got train tracks that are working pretty well, that somebody has got to come up with a coaster. Oh, look at that, man. I love how the tracks follow the contour of the land. That's some great engineering there by the dev, the modder. Excellent stuff. And this is a first look. I mean, you're seeing it the first time I'm seeing it. Well, I take that back. I don't know if other people have done this map or not, but as far as me doing the map, you're seeing it the first time I see it, so look at how crazy this is. See, I'm telling you, man, if we had a coaster in this game, holy cow, how awesome would that be? Something that is, low to the ground. Now, it's going to be, too wide because of the rails, but that's okay. I mean, that's fine. It's a roller coaster. Look at that. Oh, my gosh, that is insane. I'll bet that's crazy to come down the other direction. Oh, we're going way too fast. Ooh, okay. I will tell you, it would be handy if there were speed limit signs posted just to give us an idea as to how fast we should be going through here. So if you're the author of the mod and you're watching, something to think about. You know, just to give the players an idea as to how fast or slow they should be going. Look at that. Oh, man, that is so cool. Holy smokes. We got a long way to go, folks. Look at how crazy that twists and turns. Oh, that is so much fun, though. And I don't know what that line is going across there. Oh, woo, we're rocking. We're rocking. But we managed to keep the balance. We got it. It's almost, to me, it's almost like it's one of those air tram rides. I don't know if that's what that is or not. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're pushing it a little. I should probably just set the cruise control for like 35 or something, but, you know. What's the fun in that? Oh my gosh, this is great. I love the multi-tiered trestle build action that's going there. Oh, this is phenomenal. Alright, here we go. I guess you could ride the entire thing split between two rails. I mean, this is it's a double track the whole way. And it is called train racing. So I'm curious, if we were to put a train on the other track and maybe set the AI, I don't know how that would work. Of course, the AI probably wouldn't know to slow down on the curve, so it would probably just go flying off the first curve. Well, that wouldn't be any fun. Or if you were doing multiplayer, then you could do, you know, couch multiplayer, and you guys could race each other. Or if you know how to do the, I don't know if it's a VPN or a VNC, I don't know. However the multiplayer thing works that Neological, Gray Still Plays, and some of the other folks got together and figured it out. Still hoping Neil will put out a tutorial, hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. Love to see a tutorial on how to get the remote desktop stuff working so that you can do multiplayer over the internet, but basically you're remoting into one person's machine. So you're playing couch co-op, but really it's being done through a remote session. I mean, I know that's how they did it. I've never messed with it to see it in action. And I just said VNC. I'm assuming VNC is the way to do it. I'm also assuming that I'm probably going to go barreling off the corner here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is fantastic. If I had my face cam going, you would see the giant goofy grin that I have on my face, because this is spectacular. Uh-oh. Look at this. We got some cool tunnel action going. Now, I know it's a work in progress, so, you know, the tunnel still has some work to go, but, oh, that is, oh, when this gets done, man, oh, this is going to be so cool. Okay, looks like this may be the summit. So maybe perhaps the summit is inside this tunnel, and now we are going to wind and work our way back down. Oh, we definitely don't want to go too fast here. I'm almost to the point where I could see the mountain. There we go, sorta. As we come out of the other end of the what's going to be the tunnel, anyway. Oh man, this is just phenomenal. Excellent job. And again, I know I keep saying it, but this is a work in progress, so that means that hopefully there is more to come in a finished version, or a more finished version, as the author gets things completed. And you know what's the other thing about this is it's not a giant map, and yet because it's you know a rail, it feels huge. We'll take a look from the sky here in a little while. As soon as I make one complete round, then we'll take a look at it from the air. You guys can get a feel for how big it is, at least now, how complex it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's not go off the rails. Oh, man. The other thing I can't wait for is when someone makes regular train cars for this thing. You know, box cars and car transports. Ooh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Going around the bend. Ooh, that's a major drop off. Look, we will eventually end up way down there. That is crazy. Holy cow, we are way up here. Oh, that was awesome. And I love it. You can go flat out on the straights, and then once you get close up here, you want to slow down. Now, the other thing we could do is we could grab the rail wheel mod, and we could swap out the wheels on some irregular vehicles, plop them down on the railroad tracks, and race them around this thing. That would also be very cool. I may do that in a future video. Look at the tracks down there. Look at that. All that we have yet to do. At least I don't think we've been there yet. I'm not exactly sure where we are compared to where we've been. Oh, we are definitely trucking along, gaining speed. The train is rocking back and forth. Now, we're going to have to be careful here because we got a curve. Oh, look at this. I kind of love the fact that this is not done, so that we just have these suspended tracks. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Please do not go flying off the edge. I know. If I were, you know, Gray Still Plays or someone along, someone who thinks along those lines, take that at about, I don't know, 75, 80 and just go flying off. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love this. This is great. I love the fact this is not a tunnel. This is just cut into the side of the mountain. Oh, man. Oh, that is great. Oh, that's a sharp turn. Sharp turn. Ooh. No, 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 no. Oh, well, see, I could have done that anyway. All right, so I think what I can do, though, is...
Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like the ground I leave. I will leave it on the next string, baby. I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5. I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part. They are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. You know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush like saw you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're believing on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right.
Nope. It's off by a hair. Alright, well, we got it on the tracks, but I think as soon as I hit this curve, because I don't think the front wheels are actually on... Oh, hey, there we go. It fixed itself. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that is so crazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, let's not go too fast. I want to go flying off the edge. Oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Yeah, the maximum safe speed here, oh my goodness, is probably around 20. And I bump it off. It's not happy, that's for sure. As you can see, I don't quite have the wheels on correctly. In fact, I think they actually kind of came off a little bit, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. Part of the key to getting the train back on is if you can find the places where wherever they had to do kind of the track meeting, where two parts of track come together, a lot of times you can get the train to correct itself. But you can see this truck right here, the wheel on this back truck is definitely having some issues. I've got to get it to bounce over. I don't think that's going to happen. However, I think we still might be able to finish our run as long as these wheels don't fall off the track itself. Yeah, that's a little dangerous. What do we got here? Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, I think I'm okay through this. These are gentle curves here. Now they won't be coming up. If I could just find a way to get this to correct itself. But that is definitely one of the issues with this, with any train, is keeping the train on the tracks. And you can see that truck in the back is bouncing all over the place. I am probably going to have to fire up the world editor and get that fixed. Because I don't see it fixing itself anytime soon. Unless, again, I can find a seam where the trucks can fix themselves. Now, I could, at least theoretically, go back into World Editor and try fixing that. I wish the node grabber strength could be adjusted, and maybe it can, and I just don't know. But I mean, I've rolled it up to 100%, but I mean, like, even where that percentage is adjustable, so that you could give it more strength for, you know, super heavy objects like the train. In the meantime, though, we just keep trucking through the landscape. Ah, so cool. Definitely one of the coolest train mods out there in terms of maps. Completely dedicated to the trains themselves. I see, though, as far as I can tell, there's only one place to actually switch tracks. So I don't know how... I kind of wish there were multiple places so that you could practice a little bit, because basically you get one run at it, and if you don't get it right, well then, you know, you have to go all the way around, or you have to try to reset the train in the position right before the switch happens. So it'd be nice to be able to... Oh, there we go. I just got the train to bounce the wheel onto the track. So we are finally fixed, and essentially that just took speed. I was going so fast that the rear wheel was bouncing along and eventually popped itself back up onto the track. So awesome. So in case you're ever playing with the train mod and you need to figure out how to get the wheel back up on the track, I don't know, speed may be key. Okay, speaking of speed, we do want to be careful here. This is a giant loop around. Oh. I think I may have just undone. Yep, I did. The back wheel is back off of the track. I just undid the fact that we got the wheel back on because I took this curve a little too fast. Well, that's okay. This looks like this is going to kind of straighten up and perhaps give me an opportunity to get that wheel back onto the track. So let's see. Yep, there you go. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Come on. So all I want to do is zoom in. Sorry, I know this is a little loud, but oh, come on. Come on, bounce back up on the track, man. You're the only wheel that's having trouble. Get back on there, man. Come on. Man, if it would just grab the track. Okay, I'm probably going a little fast. Especially for this curve coming up here. Luckily, though, I guess because this is on an incline, we're slowing down very quickly. And then this is going to go, look there, we're going to head back up in that direction. Again, I have no idea how big this is. However, at some point, the wheel did manage to sort of get back on the rail. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oops, well, it came off. I was going to say it's barely balancing. Come on. Right. Well, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it to... Whoa, that's some major leanage that we've got there. Okay, here we go. Come on. I wish I could, even if I just had just a little bit of steering, I think I could, you know, force that back truck to grab that track. Whoa, 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 I'm going way too fast. Ooh, I'm glad that curve could have been way worse. See, it's back up on the track, but the inside of the wheel itself is not on the correct side of the track. So it's going to continue to slip off. There we go. Once again, I kind of hope that the author adds in some speed limit signs. And I say speed limit, I don't necessarily mean limit so much as, guidance. Let us know about how fast we should be going into these different curves, just because, I mean, look at this. Oh, we're going to go back through another tunnel. How cool is that? Oh, man. I cannot wait to see what this looks like when it's all said and done. This is going to be a pretty awesome train map. For sure. And I hope that he adds in, I say he, I assumed it was a he. I hope the author adds in additional switches that can be used throughout the track so that we can try that whole train drifting thing. I attempted it earlier, and I couldn't get the switch to work. I obviously don't know what I'm doing. Oh, man. This is great. I love it. Going through the tunnel. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. That's a long way down, folks. Okay, so that is probably back to the beginning. I believe that's where we started. I believe that's going to be the depot where we started. There we go. Coming out of the mountain. Eventually that'll have a really cool tunnel effect, I'm sure. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. And now we've skidded off the tracks. Right close to home. Alright, let me see if I can get this fixed again. Alright, well, we're not fixed. I was going to say we're not fixed, but I was hoping. Wait, holy cow. We may do some drifting unintentional. We've got unintentional drifting. But this really is what the drifting is supposed to look like, except the back trucks would be all the way on this rail over here. This is going to be interesting. See, that was a switch, so supposedly you can use the right and left buttons, but I don't know if you have to switch cameras. I am curious to see, though. Well, no, that's probably... Let me see what we got here. Yeah, that's not switched, so... Oh, it's bouncing on through there. And we have come to the finish line, back to where we started. Woohoo! Look at there. Okay. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Alright, so if I do this... Oh, look at there. We switched tracks. Okay, so how on earth do you get the drift thing working? Because this means that you've got to be able to... Oh, whoops. Hang on. We're in the middle of switching. Oops, I meant to go the wrong... Wait, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Alright, all this is fine. Okay. So in order to get the drift thing going... Okay. You've got to change this over for the front tracks, but then let go for the other tracks, right? Yes, 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 yes. Holy cow. Oh, nope. Yes, I got it. Theoretically. Theoretically, I got it. Nope, it came off the tracks. Huh. It's got to be close to the right idea, though. Love the explosive barrel there. Oh, no, we're going off into the trees. This isn't going to be good. Oh! Yeah. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, let's take a look. Oh my gosh, let's take a look here at the map itself. Get a feel for what's happening here. This, it's definitely being laggy. Holy cow, man. It is huge. Look at all of that out there. That whole thing there. Wait a minute. Is that a track? Okay, so what I thought was like some kind of a monorail thing or something is... It's a track outside of the track. What? Oh, that's not going to work. Oops, that's not going to work. Alright, I better quit while I'm ahead. Anyhow, there you go, man. I'll have a link to the mod down in the description below. Remember, this is a work in progress. It's very early access, very much WIP, but you want to check it out for sure. That is fantastic. Look, there's also a little drift thing you can do back there. That's cool. Plus, there are some roads you can follow in a vehicle if you wish. Awesome. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comments section below. Likewise, if you can help me with the train switching thing, the track switching thing, we'll get this bad boy to drift. We'll give that a shot in an upcoming video. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time in BeamNG Drive, or perhaps BeamNG Train is what we should call this.